So last night we got the official teasers for the LR Vegito Blue and LR Fusion Zamasu Dual Dokkan Fest and their Dokkan events. So I wanted to talk about this because a lot of people have been asking me, when do the banners drop? How could the banners look like? Who could be featured? And we're going to be talking about all of that today. Plus, I do want to make an official confirmation video like, okay, Vegito and Zamasu Dual Dokkan Festival is officially like 100% guaranteed to be coming tomorrow. So keep that in mind, that it's going to be a Dual Dokkan Festival. Dokkan X Carnival format seems to be dead. That's a whole other discussion. But I do think that from what I see, honestly, I think a lot of people are happy about getting the Dual Dokkan Festival format. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's fine, right? At the end of the day, as long as we summon, get our characters, and we're happy, everyone will be fine, right? So, we're gonna go ahead and talk about when the banners dropped last year, and then we're gonna use that data that we have to kind of push it to this year and get a good idea about when the banners could come out. Nothing is going to be set in stone until we get the data download and we get the official confirmation, which I will be making a video tomorrow on the data download. But let's go ahead and just hop right into it, because again, a lot of people want to know about this. So last year, the worldwide download celebration actually started on the 25th. I don't think the date itself actually matters, but obviously the celebration would start at the same time. It's the times that we really want to pay attention to here. So with that in mind, last year Global of course got a Dokkan Now special available for that year. This Dokkan Now actually gave us a good amount of information. We got information on EZA, STR base Goku, the transforming Super Saiyan 1, STR Dynamic Goku, essentially STR Full Power Frieza. We got the animations and kits for Carnival Goku and Final Form Cooler. Unfortunately, it was kind of spoiled by the data download, at least the main unit, so hopefully that's not the case this year. Let's have our fingers crossed, guys, that they're not going to spoil with the data download. But the main point here is the release time. So the release time this last year for the actual Dokkan Now was at 1900 PST. Now, keep in mind, this is daylight saving times by the time that this is posted. So it's actually going to be 2000 PDT, or in the actual Pacific time, which would be 8 p.m. So 8 p.m. Pacific time last year is when the Dokkan Now actually officially released. And the JP live stream is actually the same thing. So at 12 p.m. noon in Japan would be 8 p.m. Pacific time in my time zone, which is the time zone we're going off with, because, you know, it's the one I'm more understanding of. But, you know, if you want to go like Eastern time in the US, shift it later by 3 hours, for example, right? And fortunately, I don't think I can cover every single time conversion in this video, but you guys kind of get the point there. The live stream did start at that moment, and we could see that the live stream is actually privated now, so we unfortunately cannot go ahead and view it. Same should be for the Dokkan Now. I think it's probably privated at this point, but that's when these started. Now the important thing about that is that we can kind of predict from there. The live stream dropped, and then the banners coming out. The banners came out 2 hours and 17 minutes after the live streams officially aired, at least the Dokkan Now and the live stream. They started, and then 2 hours and 17 minutes after, the Dokkan Festival X Carnival format did begin. Now, that makes a lot of sense, because usually, like, you know, it was the same time frame for, like, Anniversary, a very similar one, and the same thing for the Tanabata banner this year, where the live stream came out, and the same very night we did get the banner. So no matter what, I would say within like 2 to 3 hours of the live stream dropping, we should expect the banners to come out. Now, if we apply that logic to this year and the time frame that is in this year, which is a little different, because the live stream and the Dokkan Now are at different times this year. So if we talk about the live stream here, it actually starts at 11 a.m. Japan time, which is an hour up. So 7 p.m. Pacific time is when the live stream for the worldwide download celebration of 2023 with Vegito and Zamasu should be going out. Again, we'll get information on Angel Trunks, not Angel Trunks, Tech Trunks and Angel Zamasu's EZAs. We should be getting full details of those EZAs, which is going to be very exciting. hopefully the first time we'll see the animations and kits for LR Vegito Blue and Fusion Zamasu. Maybe we'll see the banner units in there, right? We could potentially see the banners itself in there, like teasers, right? There's a lot of information that they could reveal to us in here. Personally, very, very excited. Same thing with the Dokkan now. Funny enough, it actually starts 15 minutes after, right? It's at 7 p.m., 7:15 p.m. Pacific time, which is interesting because last year it started at the same time, both of these. So I'm assuming it's starting at a 15-minute difference because they want to not instantly spoil the JP livestream, which I think is good for a lot of like JP's like speaking players, because the Dokkan now, if it comes out the exact same time as the live stream starting, then it's like, what's the point of really watching the live stream? Because all the information is out instantly. Now it still will kind of be the same thing, because even though the Dokkan now would start 15 minutes after, they're dropping as a video. I don't know why they can't just schedule it out like the Legends videos does, because Legends, like how they do it is they do it as a premiere so that you can't like skip ahead. But Dokkan does not do that, and they just drop it as a whole video. So I'm like, okay, whatever, fine, you know. Again, we should get the same details there as we would from the other last year's, right, with the Easy 8 info and stuff like that, right? It seems live stream. Just actually translated, so that's gonna be good. Now let's go ahead and talk about the banners. So I assume the banners will actually follow the same similar format as what we saw from this year, right? So I'm assuming, again, let's say this is Vegito Blue's banner, which is going to be Dokkan Fest A, and then this is Fusion Zamasu's banner, which is going to be Dokkan Festival B. So we'll talk about, let's say Vegito Blue's banner first, right? So in terms of Vegito Blue's banner, let's say new LR Vegito Blue banner unit, maybe it could be like a Gawasu and Supreme Kai. I've seen a lot of people talk about that. One idea that I have is like the Super Saiyan Trunks and then a Super Saiyan Blue Goku from that one Dragon Ball Super episode that was animated just so beautifully, where they're fighting against Goku Black and Zamasu at the same time, where when Goku Black first does the instant transmission against Goku and counters him, like that was really cool. Like from that episode, Trunks does the final flash, right? And that was a really good episode in general, but we don't have like a green sweater Trunks represented in the game, and I think that could be cool, like a duo unit, maybe like a Mega Future Saga support type unit. Could be really interesting. Now if you take a look at the units that we could expect to actually be featured here on the Vegito Blue banner, so this is the A banner for the previous worldwide download celebration, so Cooler is actually going to be on this banner specifically, I would assume. And if we take a look at this is the B banner for the 6th anniversary. So let's move it up to the 7th anniversary. That would be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Right here, this is the B banner for the worldwide celebration that's before this one, right? So it went, yeah, we went from Buu Saga to Namek. So this would be Full Power Frieza. So just as a recap, it would be a Vegito, new banner unit. It would be Cooler, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta LR, and then we would get the Full Power Frieza LR here. Now, this is going to be the interesting thing right here. We should get 23rd World Tournament Goku in this banner as well. So this is in place of the Golden Week Super Saiyan Goku, the A banner, which was Goku, right? Goku was the A banner. Then this is going to be the big thing if it happens. So New Year's this year was Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo. So if we're gonna anticipate the New Year's units to return on these banners as they have in the past, then it is very likely that we see this banner have physical Ultimate Gohan, and we'll talk about it in a bit, but the other banner will have Orange Piccolo, which is gonna be really sick. Now from here, these are 3 just unrelated units. I mean, let's say for example, if you think about just random Future Saga units, I would say like Trunks could be on this banner, Tech Trunks, because he's gonna easy A, right? Let's say, I don't know, this is Goku Black or something maybe, or like Goku Black is on the other banner. And then this could be, I don't know, in Future Gohan or something, right? We could see something like that where it's like Tech Trunks in Future Gohan, like, you know, maybe the Tech Androids on here, or, you know, in Goku Black or something, right? Just some variant of that on there would make a lot of sense to me. And that would be what the A banner is. So again, to recap one last time, we could expect Vegito, Cooler, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This would be Full Power Frieza. This would be 23rd World Tournament Goku, Physical Ultimate Gohan, and then, you know, let's say Tech Trunks, for example, right? If Tech Trunks is a really good easy A, I mean, that is a pretty solid lineup. Like the only like unit I would say is not really usable at all would be Full Power Frieza here. So these banners would be really good. And if you take a look at the Zamasu banner, it's also going to be fairly competent, right? So let's say this is a new Zamasu and the Zamasu's banner unit. Let's say a Zamasu Goku, right? For money is Goku's body and Zamasu's clothes. That's actually a different named character. I think that would be really good. So let's say both of those are there, right? Then we would get, again, this would be actually the AGL Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, which are okay, right? This would be the LR Tech Gods. This unit would actually be Namek Goku right here. This would be the Namek Goku because his D is shifted above. And then these next two ones kind of like save the banner a little, but not really. I mean, I would say like, you know, this guy is, they're still a little fine, right? But, you know, we have the LR Gods who are still pretty good there. But this is going to be Ma Jr. if we go by Golden Week. And then this would be Orange Piccolo. So, I mean, just imagine how insane this banner could be. Fusion Zamasu, best unit in the game. Really insane banner unit. LR Gods, Ma Jr., and Orange Piccolo in the banner together. Let's say this is AGL Zamasu, and AGL Zamasu is absolutely cracked. Now, maybe even if they put the Into Goku Black here on this banner, and Goku Black is absolutely insane, right? And it's like, this banner could also be very good. So, I mean, the still Dokkan Fest format in general, the banners, that's the one good thing about it, is the Dokkan Festival, the Dokkan Festival is always going to have better banners than Carnival banners, right? And I think that having all the hype brought up forward, although it's not as good as Cebu Split, it just means that when we're in this moment, is going to be a higher peak, which maybe people prefer that. But regardless, that's what the banner should look like. Again, I would say about 9 to 10 p.m. Pacific time, about 2 to 3 hours after the live stream of Dokkan Now should be when the banners drop based on all the previous trends. But let me know what you guys think. If you're excited, I'm sure you all are, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.